Hey everybody, Scotty Schuler with Man Up again. So the official Man Up week is over, but I'm still seeing pictures and videos and stuff of guys posting with the hashtag Man Up about things they're doing, where they're improving and working on improving in their life. So keep doing it. I mean, here's the deal: when we look at something like this, it really doesn't end. It just continues. It's just what area we're going to work on, and once we mastered that area, then it's time to master another area. So, keep doing it and keep posting it. I'm going to keep on. I got to go through all of them and then start picking out some winners and sending some stuff out. So I'll start calling some of those out this week. Starting this week, what I'm going to do, as well as the Man Up Challenge, that's going to keep on going. So, you know, challenge your buddies. Hashtag Man Up Challenge. Do something. Be something better. Work on an area that you need to work on. But starting this week, each one of the chapters in the book is about an area of a man's life that he could man up in, that we could do better in, that maybe an area that we need to work on. So what I'm going to do starting this week is read you guys a little bit, at least one night during the week. Read you a little bit from each chapter, and then kind of talk about that a little bit. The first chapter in the book is about manning up for yourself. Here's why we put that one first. Because unless you are working hard on yourself, doing something for yourself to make yourself better, you're going to be worthless to anybody else. Unless you are working on you and becoming better, you're not going to be a good example for your kids, a good example for other men around you, for other young men that are seeing you do things. So I guess that's really why that one's first. You got to work on yourself first, and it's. I know it can be frustrating. Trust me, I've been doing it myself, but here's the thing. Imagine if, for those of you who have kids, or those of you who know kids, so I'm pretty sure that everybody watching this video knows somebody who's got a kid or knows a kid, or you were a kid at one point. Imagine if, when you were a kid learning to walk, and you stood up on the wobbly little legs, and holding on to that nightstand or that coffee table, and you kind of took off across the room and took that first massive tumble. Right? Now imagine if your thought was, well, that was that. I guess I'm just not cut out to be a walker. I guess I'm going to be a crawler the rest of my life. If we had that attitude as we went into adulthood, or even as a child, none of us would be walking. We'd all be crawling, and pulling ourselves up. Can you imagine? That'd be actually kind of funny. A bunch of adults crawling and pulling themselves up on coffee tables at parties or get-togethers. I just got a visual of that, and that's hilarious. Sorry, squirrel moment. Anyway, as we go through this piece where you are working on yourself, it's not easy. If it were easy, everybody would be the best versions of themselves all the time. None of us would screw up. There would be no. I mean, there's temptation. There's temptation. There's the easy ways out. There's being. I mean, let's face it. There's life. We get tired. We get behind the eight ball. We have things pulling on us. Whether it's job pulling on you, the stress of finances pulling on you, the stress of a marriage pulling on you. Those things alone make it tough to do better and be better. But unless we do it, unless we work on that with us alone, it's never going to happen. I mean, it's never going to happen that we're going to be better for anybody else in our lives. So I guess that's the thing I want to really challenge you guys on in this piece this week of manning up for yourself, manning up in your own life. And it just pertains to you. It doesn't pertain to anybody else. This just has to do with me as a man, you as a man, or you as a young man who's growing into a man. And if you're a gal watching this, here's what I am going to ask. If you see your man manning up, meaning attempting to be better and do better, in his own life, in his own personal life, it has nothing to do with anybody else, just him. Give him an attaboy. Let him know you see it. Let him know. We all need those successes. We all need a little bit of recognition of the success and hard work if we're really making an attempt, if we're really doing our best and working at that. A little encouragement can go a long way. So not saying you got to kiss his butt or anything like that, but just a little bit of a, hey, I saw that. Thank you. Proud of you. Whatever that looks like in your verbiage or in your language that he's going to know is from you. I tell you what, I know it'll make a difference because I'm a guy. So don't be afraid to do that. Don't be afraid to hand out an attaboy. And guys, if you see a dude, a brother doing better, being better, attempting to be better, working hard, give him I don't know what the heck it is about guys, not willing to talk about some things, but it's about time we get over it and be able to compliment another guy and say, hey, I noticed, especially if you're a friend. If you're truly a friend, you truly care about somebody else, say something. Say something positive. Say something like, hey, dude, nice job. I saw it. It will make a difference. Part of that is getting over ourselves and wondering or being worried that we won't look manly enough if we do something like that. What a crock. Time to get over it a little bit, I think, honestly. So anyway, that was a little bit of a ramble there, but I mean it. So guys, good luck this week. Really start thinking about this week, what it is for you that you should be doing. That's just you. That's just about you. It's not about anybody else yet. And then at some point later this week, I'll pick a section out of the book and do a little bit of reading on it, and then talk about why it's in there and what I think about that. So, all right, guys, I got to get back in because part of my manning up is a little bit more quality time with the kiddos, but I wanted to make sure I got this in yet tonight. So, trying to get everything in, yet making sure what's important stays important. Y'all have a great rest of the night, and don't forget, if you haven't reserved your copy yet, Barnes & Noble, Amazon, reserve it there. Like I said, we just want to make sure that if you do want a copy, you get yours reserved. Otherwise, when they do go to printing, there may not be any left for a little bit until they do a second printing. So, all right. Hope you guys are having a good one. You all take care. See ya.